What is up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream on this Saturday night. I hate subscription services. Excuse me. Naka.
Hensbach, a través de su canal 43, presenta.
I really gotta stop attempting this. It just won't work. It's like very laggy and unstable. How's everybody doing? Am I the only one that just hates that everything's like behind a paywall now? I'm sick of subscription services, man. Like, we really need to put an end to that shit. Like, we really gotta stop letting companies take advantage of people. You know? Like, we really need to put an end to that trend. Like, it's not okay to do that. I'm sick of it. It's bad enough, with streaming services, which is kind of another thing I'm really kind of sick of too. It's like, I don't hate streaming services, but you know, I mean, I don't really know what else to say, but I feel like we should really stop depending on services that will add one thing and then remove them like the next week or whatever. Cause like a lot of the stuff that they got on some of these services, they're just not very interesting a lot of time. Plus, I don't know why the heck all these streaming services have all these licenses and stuff. It seems like they don't really do much with them. I'm looking at YouTube. It's like, why do you even have a Why? It's like, why do you even have like a license from Warner? What is it? Like Warner Bros. Discovery, if it doesn't really seem like you're really doing much with it. It's like in the case of Tom and Jerry, like I kind of wish they would add more, like they would add more of the theatrical shorts, but they only have like 54 shorts available, or I believe, or 53. I might be mistaken, and that's it. They Ever since they added that to their service, they never added anything else after that. It's like, what the hell's up with that? Like, I just really wish they would put more shorts on there. It's like 53 shorts? Are you kidding me? Like, God. No. 53 freaking shorts. That's why I don't like streaming services, that's why I don't really like to depend on them. Because one day they'll have something you like, but it's never going to last, and sometimes it'll rarely ever come back to that streaming service. And most other services, because like sometimes they have what you're looking for, but it's all locked behind a paywall. 'Cause, I love these greedy companies. Because like if the services are free, they bombard you with fucking ads, a lot of ads. I know that they need them to get to like keep these things going, but boy, man, do they really go so far with the amount of ads they put on? Like, you know, and it just doesn't really help how they just repeat the same ads like 500 times. I don't know what to say. Little TV's not any better. They put a lot of fucking ads on their service. I just hate when streaming services repeat the same ads over and over again. Oh, and in the case of Netflix, man, I fucking hate how when you're already paying for one plan, Like the fact that you have to pay extra in order to be able to watch some movies and shows. Like, wow, just fucking ridiculous. No, just ridiculous that you can't even access some material unless you upgrade whatever package or whatever you already have, or you're just restricting and limited to what you can fucking watch, even though you're already paying for this shit, and you're just forced to have to upgrade your stupid package or whatever in order to be able to access some of these things. Like, I just hate how these greedy companies punish you like this. It just shows that they don't respect you, they don't value you, and it's like they don't respect their customers. And I would even say the same goes for, like, how would I put it? Like, older, cause like I say, like, it's like older subscribers and newer subscribers. Just like, god damn, I don't understand why they have, like I said, it's just unbelievable how they stoop to new lows like that, man. Yeah, I mean, the shit these companies will do for money, and in the most ridiculous ways ever. That's why, if I were y'all guys, it's just best, to support physical media, because fuck these subscriptions and how do I put it? Like, fuck streaming services, man. Y'all really need to stop lending your money to that garbage, because they're not gonna give you anything good in return half of the fucking time. Because most of the stuff they got on there, it's just not that interesting. It's not worth investing money into, and a lot of times it's just a fucking scam. A lot of the time, you know. It's like a lot of the content that they host on there just doesn't really grab my attention. It's just not that. It's just not that interesting. I don't know what else to say. It's like a lot of the crap that they have on there. It's like it's only on there because it's just cheap for these platforms to, like, like host, stream, and like whatever licenses they're paying and all that. It's like that's probably the only reason a lot of that stuff is on there. You know. It's just filler. It's all like literally filler content. Like, it's nothing. It's nothing, absolutely nothing. It's like it has no value. It has no point or no reason to exist. Uh, why is this shit so bland? I don't, honestly, I don't know what else. I kind of just hate to say, but how is it that animated content now is more interesting than most live action content now? I swear. Animation deserves more respect. Crap. Let me turn that back on. Okay, there. Oh. Oh man, this phone is hot. I should have never eaten that nasty TV dinner. Jeez. That macaroni I had with that TV dinner was freaking. It was just nasty. That honestly has to be the worst macaroni and cheese I ever had. I don't know if it was something that I don't know if it was because I put it in. I probably because I put it in the microwave for too long. But jeez, that macaroni was horrible, and I just you know regret ever putting that in my mouth. That stuff tasted horrible. And all that while I was watching, Good Burger. It's like, I guess the patty, in the TV dinner was like alright, I guess, but it had like way too much like onion on it. It's like they just exaggerated, I don't know, like they marinated that crap with so much onion that it's like, I don't really know what to say. It's like, it's like that beef just wasn't all that tasty. Yeah, man. I ate some Whataburger earlier. And then I went like shopping and all. Yeah, pretty fun. Yeah, every Saturday. There's really nothing to do on the fucking weekends anymore, man. They really should have never gotten rid of Saturday morning cartoons. I don't know whose bright idea was it though to like just ruin the weekends of the few people that even watch TV anymore with nothing but boring, is it like wildlife crap? Damn you, Lynn Entertainment. Because I remember. Excuse me. No, because I remember from like. What was it? Like, I would say it was like probably like 5, 4, 3, 2 years ago, I believe. Like, I remember, like, I hate when I can't talk. I remember, like some of the few, like a lot of the times that I go to restaurants and stuff, like at least this one Mexican restaurant that I like going to sometimes. I haven't been there in a long time now. Like I remember, like all that was ever on any of those damn, networks was just nothing but boring ass, wildlife shit. I don't know. It's just not. It's not interesting. Like I don't know. It's like what the frick happened to TV on the weekends? It's like even though I don't like 4Kids Entertainment, I feel like they were probably like some of the less like saving rates of like watching television in the fucking weekends. Now it's just really bland and soulless. Especially like I would say one of the last Saturday morning blocks to ever exist on television, which was like the Vortex, and then that closed down. That started in 2012 and then closed down in 2014. Like I remember that was the only reason I ever looked up to, waking up early on Saturday mornings was just so that I could catch like whenever they would just air, reruns and repeats of Sonic X. Of course, the terrible 4Kids dub of it. It's just like with One Piece, I'm like, I don't get like what person at 4Kids Entertainment thought that it would be a good idea to dub these more mature shows and then try to tone it down and butcher it and water it down so that it's palatable and appropriate for little kids. Because oh yeah, those very complex and mature themes have to be completely, edited out and written out because, that's not suitable or appropriate for freaking network television, especially on the weekends. Well, because, Sonic is always marketed at children, so might as well, I guess, water down the freaking anime and just make Chris Thorndyke a super unlikable brat who has a very annoying voice. I honestly don't know what. I mean, even in the case of like when they were producing the show, like who the heck thought that putting Sonic in this setting with all these uninteresting human characters was a good idea? Because like the human characters in Sonic X, they are just not interesting characters. Like I don't find them memorable at all. I feel like the only human character that really probably like stood out besides I guess Eggman and Maria and I don't know Gerald Robotnik, whatever his name is, would probably be well. Of course that annoying little shit Chris Thorndyke. Especially since he became so obsessive and clingy towards Sonic that he would just never leave him the hell alone. Yeah. I just really wish they would have. I just really wish they would have stuck with the original concept of having it be set in Sonic's, planet. That would have been a better show. Too bad that didn't happen. All the potential. Excuse me. I mean, like what could have been. Like I would have loved to have seen, like new characters be introduced that aren't human. We were robbed. We were robbed in favor of a little brat that doesn't get enough attention from his parents, and because because all the human characters within the show themselves are not interesting. What the heck am I even going on about? The fuck? Also, what the fuck is it? What the fuck is it with anime and it's like what is it with anime and English? I will never comprehend that. It's like are Japanese people just really fascinated by our language? Like I don't get what the deal is with them. I mean, I get that that our like animation stuff inspired them and all, but like I just don't really get that trend at all with anime. Like it's like when people call out like the racism in anime, like I'm surprised people never point out like the xenophobia that I see in it sometimes. Like with the way like anime, like how is it? Like with the way they just make fun of us, like in terms of like how they just mock our country because they think that I guess that we're all stupid and culturally ignorant, and that they assume that we're all patriotic and all that garbage by wearing red, white, and blue, and that we talk like Elvis Presley or something. Like in that one stupid clip I saw from this dumb little anime. It's like we are not like that, Japan. It's like we don't talk like that. We don't act like that, okay? It's like people in the US are not everybody in the US is white. It's like that's just cultural ignorance, which is so fucking funny and ironic that they're poking fun at us for shit like that when they themselves are also ignorant about our culture because they assume that this is how we all are, and they assume that this is how we act because apparently there's no such thing as Japanese people in the US, I guess. I guess it's just only white people. I love that xenophobia, am I right? I know that we ourselves aren't perfect or any better, but how is that any better? It's like I love Japan, man, but like, god damn it. Sometimes I wonder what kind of weed these writers are always on when they make this shit. It's like what kind of acid or LSD do these guys, you know, take when they make this shit and think that this is a good idea to put it on TV, that this needs to be on TV. So, it's like what y'all smoking? It's like what y'all smoking on, man? I mean, again, I love Japan, but just like every country on the planet, they're not perfect. Neither are we. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I would love to go to Japan someday. Even if I sound like I'm just whining. I'll just, I'll just never, I'll just never understand, comprehend that. There's just some things I'll never understand. Some things I'll never comprehend. It's like why are we viewed that way? It's like not everybody in the U.S. are not everybody in the U.S. are god awful people. Man. It's like how people in the U.S. man, like not everybody here is white. There's Latinos, there's Asians, there's black, there's natives, all that, and Asians too. It's not just white people. Oh boy. Man. Heck, hold on. Oh well then. I got nothing else to say. I got nothing to add. Almost finished all that fry. Oh, God. Come on. Ow. Oh, man, this thing's hot. Unknown. More helpful. Yeah, hopefully little Sunday. There's some other country. I don't know what the hell that's doing there. Oh, there we go. Stupid message didn't even send. I'm gonna keep the silent. You know what? I'm gonna just call it a night. Bye.